I started recording again.
All right. So good evening, gents and ladies. We got a special exhibition coming on for you guys. We have SRM Leonil on player one side versus Corn's very own Antoine the alucarD Ortiz on the player two side. Best Hugo in the world. Doing a little first to five for you guys before we get the tournament underway in a little while. We're probably gonna be running a little bit late tonight. You know, we got some people doing some late entries and whatnot. You know, just coming off the Youmacon hype. So they're shaking hands. We're about to get right into it. Do we know who Leo picked? He said he's gonna play all his characters, so I think that's he can mess with Cody. He's mainly Ibuki and Viper and Juri. Wow. So now Antoine, and for good reason, believes this is terrible for Hugo, and I have every inclination to agree with him.
Oh, you know, as a Juri player, I can tell you for sure this is a bad
6'4"? 6'4"? All right, so he just says 6'4". He's correcting us. 6'4". Because she does have really poor defensive options when she gets knocked down.
Yeah.
And as we can see, he's willing to take those hits just to slowly push her to the corner. You know, he's Hugo. He's got life to give, and he's building the Ultra so that she can't jump. Which, as we've said before, Antoine firmly believes that if you're playing a grappler character, you should play Ultra too. And the reason being because if you're playing a grappler and you're not making them scared of getting scooped, or you're not playing footsies with them, you know what I'm saying, you want to make them jump. So then you can clip them with that. And so he gets the corners just like that. And this is the reset.
Yeah, and that's where you don't want to let Hugo get in.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
One thing that's definitely
wow. Ouch. That hurts so much. And he's option selecting that Ultra too. I'm looking at his hands. Because without meter, her best option to get out of that clap pressure is to backdash. That's actually really smart for him to be doing that.
Well, I believe if it wasn't Antoine, it was another Hugo player. Juri can get grabbed with that anti-air move when she's doing a standing hard kick because it throws the airborne, which you use a lot against a Hugo because that's your longest poke. You know, you can catch grapplers walking forward. A lot of times I'll test it out by just start the round out with the with that.
Exactly. Well, you want to try out all your tools and all your options, and especially if you got something that's effective against grapplers. You know, it's definitely something you want to do. I like how he's definitely playing this right. You know, just checking fireballs. I don't like him backing up as much as he is, though. He's giving up the real estate, and that's what alucarD is looking for. Don't jump. What are you doing, sir? That hurts. Yep.
Well, especially, you know, that's the thing with going into Hugo, the most important fireball is your high fireball.
Ooh, the fuzzy! Oh, I'm sorry, that was so sick. He did an instant overhead in the dive kick, and he messed up Ultra there. That was game. The scoop.
Because he can crouch under medium fireball. So medium fireball is actually your worst fireball. Throwing lows are good, and throwing highs are great.
Yeah.
And just spamming high fireball is good because he can't walk forward.
Yeah.
He's got to do something else to get forward.
I agree. I also think high fireballs are good for Juri if you throw in this matchup because if he lands on them at the right trajectory and angle, she can actually dash up, you know, and do a pinwheel follow-up. Yeah. You know, so he not only gets the meter and the damage, but he gets, and that's good. Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Interesting. But you know, he also gets the damage and meter. He gets more importantly, he gets the real estate to push Hugo to the corner. So I don't like him jumping in and going in. I think he should just hold his ground and stop backing up. He's in the corner, so he's got to get out. Oh, that hurts. That's heavy.
Yeah.
Oh. Baby girl, what happened? Yep. Huh? Backbreaker. Yep.
With the side, if you get a deep enough jump in, you can re-jump and hit the medium punch.
Yep, he did that last round, and Antoine ate it. Well, he's definitely going to be mindful of that, I think. You know, he knows Hugo has a really big hurt box. You know, he's acceptable to instant overheads, but even so, again, that's still relatively minimal damage. And Leo's really been taken to the air a lot. So Antoine's already caught on to that on a few different occasions, and that is a horrendous trade for Juri. Yeah, so he's just content to just clap, dash in, build meter. Yep. And I think, oh wow. Yeah, see, there we go.
They do more of the Tiger Knee. That first hit does next to no damage. I think it's only 40 points.
Yeah, it's not much, but he gets some good real estate off it, and that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. That could have been a round changer right there. So the score is 1-1. Twan hitting rematch like, let's go, man. I want to play. I want to clap. And see, and that's like the best way to play a grappler is just, you know, to not only just be patient like Antoine's doing, but at the same time being patient, he's fearless. You know, he's not afraid to take some damage to get in and get the knockdown. Right now, this is terrible for her. She's bleeding. Yep, don't jump, don't test them. Antoine has some of the best reactions in the business. Has proven that time and again. And that's pretty much how the matchup goes. She gets cornered and then she dies.
Oh, now that we're past Humicon.
Yep.
I need another one now that's got the logo right there.
Okay. All right. I'll get that to you.
And Britt, Cora, can you send your logo because I couldn't open it with anything that I had.
I'll go ahead and add it to the stream layout. We'll get some promotion going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're definitely trying. Even though Youmacon was huge this year, we're trying to make it even bigger and better for next year.
Definitely.
You know. And so looking up again. Okay, gets the cross up.
And anything that's like been really awesome in our community, Dead State's been there.
Yeah, every time. They definitely support. Shout out to Dead Space Pavilion. You know, words can they can't express enough on just how much they've been there and how supportive they've been.
Oh, definitely.
You know, just like tonight in of itself, Cantu stated if we get 16 entrants for Ultra, that, you know, Dead Space Pavilion is willing to give a $100 pop bonus. You know, for a $2 tournament. So I went around telling people, like, dude, even if you casually play, like, you know, go ahead and sign up. You know, go for it. You know, contribute to the community. So during that exchange, Antoine takes that and checks them with the Stand Fierce, using the armor, knowing that she doesn't have a multi-hit jump-in normal. And this is a mauling right now. alucarD trying to get cute with the overhead, but Leo smelled it. Yep.
I'll be back in a second. I want to go check the inner there's no connection here.
Okay.
And a lot of people will contact us here at the Walraven Weekly on Facebook, like, hey, everybody, someone head to the bar real quick.
All right, go ahead. I'll go ahead and hold it down. Meanwhile, you get scooped, and that's going to be the round right here. Okay, what? Yeah, I know. He's got moves outside of clap. Ain't that crazy? Everybody. You don't. The match should be over as soon as he sits on you. It's Andre the Giant, man. He should be dead as soon as he sits on you. So Leo finally establishing some zoning right here. But, I mean, Twan is content to just build meter. As we see, he's got the evasion down pat. Another reason why I definitely think he's one of the best Hugos. You know, his movement is so crisp. I don't know if you go and check the Walraven Weekly from just a couple weeks ago. He brought out his Bison, and I love his movement with Bison. That in and of itself gets me hyped because it's so fluid and it's just so perfect. So Leo with a nice healthy life lead, looking to build bar for the next round. Just keep him out. Twan, give him a little clap. Now I think the score is actually 2-1 alucarD, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to check. Oh, that's bad. Yep. Can't focus. That crouch short has such great range. And she is stunned. That's game. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yep. And the clothesline from downtown punishes the fireball. And now Hugo's gonna kill the cameraman. Oh. Wow. alucarD just showing just how dominant he is right now. Oh, that's a horrendous trade. That's so bad. And keep in mind, on each of those claps, he is plus. Yeah, he's plus a ridiculous amount. So if you block a clap, do not press a button. You're gonna get clipped. Okay. Yep, and that's game. To the corner. Touchdown. Right. That would be beautiful. Nice anti-air. Yeah. Yep. Now, I definitely think Twan is willing to kind of take some damage on those fireballs because he has to spend meter on those X's. You know, once he can get him to start throwing regular fireballs, he can start doing his little focus dash to get in and close the gap. And the instant overhead, Leo's been getting some money off of that, but it's just, yeah, it's just not enough. It's not enough to really deter Hugo from knockdown backing. We're gonna see Ultra 2. Nope. That's the boy. He says, smell it. He hits her so hard, there's a shockwave when her body hit the ground. That's some disrespectful stuff right there. That's raw. All right. Twan, what's the score? 4-1? 4-1? That's a 4-1, so Leo's got to dig deep. We're going to see Ibuki. Yeah. Now, I don't really know how good Ibuki is against Hugo. She bleeds, and even if she gets a knockdown into the vortex, you know, she has to do it so many times that it's minimal damage, you know. That's a grown man.
And her damage is really low, too. I mean, her health is really low.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, she bleeds, she doesn't do a ton of damage, she has to try to get the knockdown to really get things started. Yeah, you have to play flawlessly, so Leo...
And to get that knockdown, you got to put yourself exactly where Hugo wants
you, you know, yeah. So it's rough. You know, I mean, this is Leo's main character, but, you know, it's hard. You know, I definitely think he should have went to her earlier just to try to establish some things. Alright, so he gets a knockdown. Okay, Link is crispy.
You know, that's one thing too. Like that's a concept that is kind of at first really hard to get your head around because like I'm coming from the transitioning from beginner to intermediate level. You know, so and where most guys out here are intermediate to upper intermediate, and that's getting your making sure to keep your opposing character out of their favorite place.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
Yeah, and it's hard. And as you see right there, another reason to pick Ultra 2, he went for some free chip, or was normally free chip with Kunai, and Antoine just used Ultra 2 and just scoops her out of the air.
No, I didn't think about that with her, because she wants to be in the air a lot.
Yep. So as we're seeing, like, look at this. He's getting, you know, 2-3 mix-ups, and he's barely over 50% gone. You know, so this is rough. You know, she has to work so hard for this minuscule damage that she's getting, and I believe that's safe if he does a meaty like that. Also, it's plus. So Leo over there.
We're probably going to start in about 10-15 minutes. We got 12 people for Street Fighter. We can get 4 more people to play. Fellas from Unicon, Dead State, and I'm dropping it here. We're just going to throw in a $100 pop bonus.
All right.
I got Chris in video. You want to play? You can play Street Fighter tonight. We need 16 to get a pop bonus.
And alucarD takes the 5-1.
We got 13.
Come on.
Okay.